Hey everyone, welcome back to the Dish Pit Podcast. I'm your host, Jay Fandango.
You got Mikey Miguel over here.
You are witnessing The Crow.
And I'm sorry. was that not? I'm sorry. Did you have a little extra?
Be more concise. You won't get interrupted.
You're witnessing
next
The
time.
Crow for the first time in a long time.
Okay. And as always, your boy El Padre Chocolate.
We're all back, gang. Everybody. We took a break because the Dish Pit Podcast we love our breaks.
We love them.
We love being lazy. But yeah, we're back here. It's now middle of December, getting closer to Christmas.
Yay.
Jessica made a wreath for the house.
Okay.
It's pretty nice. I decided I was too lazy to just decorate this year, so what
I
you
like
see
it.
is what you get.
I'm enjoying it quite thoroughly.
But we are actually planning a video that we're filming tomorrow, so that might be a little bit of almost like late season decorating / baking or...
Everybody who I talk to about it is ready. Like, they're thrilled we're doing a Christmas video.
Christmas videos are fun, man. How could you not be excited to decorate a tree?
I'm fairly excited for the holiday season. I always just feel like the closer we get to the holidays, the more it draws out the crazy in people.
Yes.
You know,
Because they suck.
man, people suck.
People are terrible.
I feel like, yes, it does, but also crazy people are gonna be crazy, no matter the season, right?
I guess that's true.
I think you
guess
just
that's
notice it more, though.
I just don't. You don't want to overshine the fact of the holiday season usually brings out a lot of good in people too.
Okay, I think that's fair. It is the
But
spirit.
you are right.
It's the spirit of. It's the season of giving.
You're saying there are a lot of
season
Scrooges out
But there's
there.
a lot of fucking Scrooges, man. Like, I don't. All right, so normally I come in hot with a story about
Gilbert?
Wilbur.
Oh, Wilbur.
Wilbur. Yeah. Hey, how's Wilbur doing?
He's actually, I have no story to tell you this week.
Wait,
coming around?
He's still employed? I thought after that whole...
Right now, he is still employed. I have actually, just to his credit, he's a good worker. So
What?
He's stupid as all hell, but
Okay.
he's a good worker. So I've been trying to keep him on as you help
Helper.
with laundry,
Janitor.
and do all the other shit that we don't.
He does all the
Charlie
janitor's
Charlie
stuff.
work.
Charlie
Charlie
work.
work.
Exactly. But now we've got this guy.
Who's-
He's a therapist, and therapists have a tendency to feel like they're
Self-entitled.
entitled or above it or whatever you want to call it. And I feel like,
I'm not doing this laundry.
man. So I go to the back. The other day, I go to the back of the house, right? And I'm like, hey, man, everybody here, we help out. We try to, put a group effort into getting things done so that we can get out of here in a timely manner. He's like, I'm a medical professional and I don't do laundry.
Well, then, bitch, go work in the
Actually,
fucking hospital.
I'm asking you to do it, so you do it, and he's like, so I'm like, you're not gonna do it? He's like, nah, I'm not. So I said, okay, I'm not the kind of manager that's like gonna bitch and moan at you right now. Like, I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna make sure that the steps that I'm gonna take are the steps that I should be, because I feel like
Paper trail, writing this motherfucker up.
well, here's the thing, man. When you do things off the cuff, when you do things as a reaction to things, there is a higher tendency to have whatever you're doing as a response to that be emotionally driven.
Agreed.
So I take a step back. That's my style. Take a step back, assess, make sure I'm doing the right step, and then I'll go forward. But this guy here was not planning on doing anything I ask, not planning on doing anything extra to help. So, needless to say.
Sounds to me like insubordination.
Severe. Needless to say, this coming up Saturday is his
Insubordinate.
Oh, it's his
And
last
churlish.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't continue giving you hours if you can't listen to my instructions.
That's the only way these people are gonna learn, when you start fucking with their money. The only way. That's why I was like, I agree with your
Enjoy the
You didn't mess up
retirement
his
home.
money, bro. You gave him an opportunity to get a job that lets him do not shit like he wants to.
What's funny to me about the situation is...
I don't think there's that job out there.
What's funny to me is I've never worked at any job where I could come in and say, oh, I'm gonna work on this day and I'm not gonna work on this day. Come in and say, oh, I'm not gonna do laundry, I'm gonna help, I'm not gonna help. I've never worked anywhere where I can literally just walk in and be like, yeah, this is what I am gonna do and this is what you're not gonna make me do, and that's that. You know? And I feel like a lot of that has to do with the time of the year it is. You know, like it's the holiday season and people have a lot of stress and people have a lot of other stuff going on. And for some reason, I feel like just to close this thought out, I'm trying to think of the verbiage to use. I'm having a hard time.
Did you say?
You said he was
'cause
insubordinate.
You said something and sticking with me.
You're having a hard time
Did this
being.
guy try to flex? He was a medical profession.
Yeah, bro.
Professional.
I actually have the text message in my phone. He said his literal words were, I think it's a problem that your front desk sales guy," he says this to my boss, "I think it's a problem that your front desk sales guy thinks that it's bullshit that I'm not gonna help with laundry."
This guy sounds white.
Oh, he's white. I don't think his
I don't think his race.
I don't think his race has to do with anything. I think his sense of entitlement has a lot to do with it. A lot of people that are medical professionals think they're above it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go work in a fucking hospital
Speaking
where you
of
don't have
which,
to do laundry.
You were saying the story about those other two therapists, right? That were arguing.
Bro.
Tell us about that.
Okay, so I'm at work, and so periodically through the day, we have people come in together and do couples massages. That's a normal thing, right?
Yeah.
Now, I haven't really told you guys too much about this other guy that is always an issue. Let's just call him T. Okay, we'll just we'll give everyone their opening initial, their first initial of their name. His name is T.
All right.
And he's always got an attitude. And this other lady, her name is F. She thinks that, like, let's put it this way.
T for Tood. His name is Tood, and F is fucker.
Okay. T for Tood and F for fucker. So
Tood and fucker.
Tood.
Sure, it's not Trayvon and Fiona.
Tood is nowhere to be found at the start of this couple's massage. So
Oh, no shit.
fucker is like, well, shit, like, I need to start. My client's asking me for help. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to help her. Now, Tood gets out of the bathroom. He looks around. He can't find fucker. So he's like, well, shit, like, I guess I'll start the massage. He goes in and fucker's already started. Now, this is technically a no-no, right? Like, it's a couple's massage. They start at the same time. They end at the same time.
Right.
So when the couple's massage is over, Tood finishes first, leaves the room. Fucker's still working. Fucker's like, oh shit, like, let me finish up, let me go
Wait,
outside.
how is fucker still working when Tood was the
so
one that was
Tood-
late to the...
Oh no.
Right. So Fucker finishes up, she goes outside, and she's like, hey, what the hell's going on? He's like, oh, well, you disrespected me by starting early, and you didn't communicate with anybody, and this, that, and the third, and okay, you have a point.
But he was nowhere to be found.
But number one, you're nowhere to be found. Number two, you're not easy to communicate with. You know, like, so we're like, all right, like, I'm trying to like calm everybody down. Like, all right, look, y'all have one day. We're not gonna book y'all with couples massages anymore together. We'll figure it out, but like, just get through the day.
God damn it! Now you got to make fucking exceptions for fucking employees and shit.
Now,
Goddamn.
just so happened, Tood and Fucker, 30 minutes later, have another couples massage together. So I'm like, all right, I'm thinking, look, everything's good. We've squashed it. You know, I'm going to go because it's now time for me to go. It's Sunday. Like, I've got to be over here for D&D. Like, I'm not missing that shit.
Yeah, right. I
So
gotta
I
go,
leave,
bitches.
I go home, I'm starting to get ready, like, I get a phone call, hey, you gotta come back up here, like, Tood and Fucker are cursing in the hallway, and they're yelling at me, and blah, 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 and I'm not a manager, I don't get paid for this shit.
Nah.
Alright, shit, like, I get back dressed, go back up to work, clock back in, now I've gotta, like, figure out what's going on. Tood just so happens is flipping his room so that he can get his next client. I'm like, Tood, what's going on, bro? Oh, she disrespected me by starting early and this, that, and the third.
Again?
Yes. Yes, but they had just been bickering, right? So I'm like, okay. So there was an argument in the hallway? Yeah, well, she came and she flicked me off and stuck her tongue out at me and this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. And that was disrespectful. Okay, well...
That is disrespectful.
I mean, yeah, you're right, but either way, you shouldn't be yelling and arguing in the hallway.
Fucker provoked the second argument.
Two provoked the first argument. Fucker provoked the second argument.
Because fucker was like, I'm not gonna let two fucking get up on me. Now the boss is gone.
Yes.
That's actually pretty funny. I would actually have laughed at that. That's like a flip off and a tongue stick out. That's kind of playful.
I did think it was funny, but at the end of the day, like,
you're a manager. Yeah,
I'm the manager, and I've gotta fucking bring order to the situation. So I go.
How old are these people?
Firetude.
Bro, fucker is 60 something.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
But the older you get,
late 30s.
The older you get, the more into your
That's
childhood
hilarious.
you regress to.
Well, yeah, everybody's inner child.
Why don't you become a therapist, bro?
Oh, I want to.
You
Really?
missed your shot.
Oh, I would love
You
to.
would have been rich over Corona.
Man, all right. So
Everybody has
massage
to know.
school is actually just 9 months.
No, thank you.
It's actually just 9 months.
They were doing it over video
And
calls.
then you got to get a license, and that's it. Like, license and insurance. That's it.
License and registration, please.
But a minimum, like an entry level pay for a massage therapist is $18-20 an hour.
It's not bad.
Plus you get tips,
Plus tips, plus, you know, any add-ons, commissions, and things that you sell. Like,
And then you're a licensed masseuse. You could just take on your own clientele as well, like on your own little business on the
there's
side.
plenty of therapists that do that.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, you'll notice we're recording this on video again. Yes.
Oh.
What's up, Cam?
Hello.
Cam Newton.
This angle is probably terrible.
Probably.
We missed you guys so much.
I did.
The crazy thing about this is so much has gone on, so we've just been used to we've saved our conversations for the show for each other, for you guys, and now that we have you guys to watch us, we're just used to talking to each other.
Wait,
so
what?
that's what you're seeing.
What's he talking about?
He's explaining the podcast. He's mansplaining to the
Oh, I
audience.
was
Yeah,
wondering.
absolutely.
I thought
But
people already knew what
Just in
podcast
case there
were.
are any females watching.
yeah,
Oh.
it's been explained now. This has been Mark Management.
To the one female watching. Hello.
The opinions spoken by
No,
G
actually,
do not reflect the opinions of the
There
Disparate
are actually
Podcast.
plenty of female. Like, I've got a couple females like that I work with that are watching our podcast.
Oh yeah, what do
Yeah,
they say?
They
look.
think that they think it's hilarious. They think the Wilbur parts are funny.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
relatable.
Oh, they're watching the recent episodes,
Yeah.
okay?
Well, yeah.
So we'll go
Great.
back to the vault.
Shout out to
episodes.
you, ladies.
I started
We
showing
are-
them all the old videos recently, but yeah,
Yeah.
they're getting into it.
Oh, man.
Well, G, let me just tell you, as somebody who's been in the service industry for a long time,
Thank you for this cigarette, sir.
it
Absolutely.
it doesn't matter what time of season it is. Like, these crazy people are gonna fucking come into your restaurant. Like when we had that discussion about the crackheads, you know, that work we've seen working with us,
Oh, fuck.
like,
Yes.
or that would come in. It could be Christmas. Like, you just notice it at Christmas time because
No one wants to work at Rockfish, bro.
you're more stressed too because of the season, and then it causes you to like focus on like
All the stressful
all
shit.
the stressful shit
Yeah,
that
that's-
happens.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember saying on my I think it was Monday night, there was this one lady, she asked me to make her, she came in, she sat down, she was like, it's a Hennessy lemon, and she didn't know the name of the drink. So I'm like, oh God.
Oh, I was there for this.
Oh yeah, you were
So I'm
there.
like,
today.
okay, so you're thinking of like a Hennessy lemon drop is what you're looking for. That's fine. I got you. They both want one. I go make them 2 ounces of Hennessy, an ounce of lemon juice, an ounce of simple syrup, and a splash of lemonade.
That's what I do. A little
I shouldn't
kick.
have done the lemonade. I think she had an apprehension to sweetness. So, and also she was like kind of fishing for me to make the drink stronger. When I brought it, I smelled the drink. The drink smelled pretty good. I was like, I'd drink this. This smells pretty nice. It's like it smelled almost like an alcoholic sweet tea with like lemon, and that's what it, you know. But I brought it to her, and she said she wanted a sugar rim too. I don't know why the fuck she wanted a sugar rim. She doesn't like. She at the end of the meal, she was like, I don't eat dessert things. Like, but why'd you ask for a sugar rim
And why
on
are
your
you telling
alcohol
me?
drink?
Ultimately, after
So
you told
she's
me-
like, oh, I didn't get that kick with that Linda, like, cause she was like that little short Asian girl, and I was like, Linda.
Linda threw you on a live grenade. That's what
It's
she
like,
did.
bro, I hate when they do this because I made that drink to perfection, dude. Like, it was almost. She complained that the glass wasn't full enough.
I think the issue is
Gave her a
that
lemon twist
with,
and shit.
With every different person, there's gonna be a different experience. You know, like you might have a different take on the drink, or you might make the drink exactly how it comes.
She just made it with more Hennessy.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. You might make the drink exactly how it comes, but she's used to it being made exactly how. Yeah. Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which you shouldn't be doing, because then Tony's like, "Oh, we're missing half a bottle of Hennessy."
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Someone has to pay for that on the back end.
I was like,
The
I'm
restaurant
not.
does.
I am genuinely not
Completely.
trying to give people alcohol for free. I don't like doing that. I've never liked doing that.
I don't. So
I've only ever done it at this bar I worked at for money, and that was when I was younger, and that was times have changed now. I wouldn't do
you're
that.
young.
I wouldn't do that to Rockfish either.
well, let me tell you this. I've hooked people up.
You can do it on food.
Well, no, I've been a bartender for a long, long time, and then you learn some tricks, okay? Because like I worked at bars where you had to test out before your shift. Like they give you an Exacto pour, and they'll tell you, all right, 2 ounces here, ounce and a quarter here, ounce and a
Nice.
half here,
Nice.
and you gotta fucking pour it within a tenth of an ounce. And if you don't, you get to do a retry. And if you fail that, you don't work that shift. And there's always people on call. Like you have an on-call days off. So if somebody doesn't test out, you get called in. And then you still got to test out to work that shift too, right? So it's serious business. So when you're bartending at an actual bar, like Jordan has, you free pour, you count in your head, right? Then you start playing with numbers, okay? Say I get a table of 5 people and they're all ordering fucking martinis, right? The first drink's gonna be the best drink. You know, it's gonna be A1.
You gotta hook them. It's
No-
the bait.
Not even that. Like, if people want things stronger, there's different ways to get.
Some people
beyond
don't like that shit
It's that first
necessarily.
impression drink.
I've
Yeah,
given
but yeah.
people drinks that are like hooked up, and well, not necessarily, but I've made drinks normally, and they think it's like way too strong.
Yeah,
like
so
that's their people.
you just make the drink. The second round, they're gonna drink the drink, right? But they're no longer searching for the alcohol. They're no longer tasting the alcohol. So what you do is you shave a count off each drink. So instead of 5 count pour, I put a 4 count pour. And now I have 5 counts, because there's 5 drinks, of a pour saved in my pocket that they're paying for. You know, but they're not going to miss, 1/10 of a ounce of alcohol. And you just store it up. Now I have a shot of vodka.
Michael,
And if I wanna
giving
hit-
away the alcohol game.
And if I want to hook somebody up that I know, like, hey man, I'll throw you that extra ounce. So you start playing with numbers. Tequila is really easy. Whiskey's really vodka, tequila, whiskey. You know, you can sit there and you can. Shit, I might come out the end of the night where I have 2 shots of bourbon left and no more customers. Guess who gets that 2 shots? Bam, bam. Exactly, right? So
That's funny.
there are ways of hooking people up as long as you're smart bartending 101 stats with it, okay? But just giving it away, then because I didn't want to reflect it on my inventory, because this is a bar where even though there's a lot of bartenders, they push a lot of alcohol, they'll fucking charge you up with like, they do daily inventories. Like, hey, we're short fucking 2/10 of a bottle, blah 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 blah, according to what sales we have. And then there's spill. So anytime there's a spill, you spill it. You're honest with it. So if it's waste, it's waste. You know, the only thing that really doesn't get like grounded on is draft beer, because you make
It's free for all.
You make so much money off those fucking kegs. You pay basically $50 a keg.
Yeah, you make back your money on the first day, basically.
Literally, because beer's
And that keg's good
$5.
for in a busy bar, maybe like
Like a week, 2
couple-
weeks.
I would say probably about a week, because a weekend would probably
A weekend would kill it. Yeah.
All right. So, as we're getting
fuckload of money.
older, as
Fuckload.
I get older, I start realizing time is definitely moving faster.
Bro.
This
Dos Equis
time
popped, by the
last year did not go by this fast, but I had to put it pen to paper to realize it. I realized I didn't have as many holidays with my daughter, even though I had the access. It was my year to have holidays. I didn't have as many times with friends and family on their birthdays. I was pulling the trigger on the wrong things. I was all about me. So this year, pen to paper.
It's gonna
if
be
I wanna
about-
be around.
it's gonna be
I have
about
to
us.
everybody else. Friendsgiving, and my daughter isn't gonna be here for Christmas.
Oh no, that sucks.
I had to plan around that. How do I get her around all my family? How do I get her to experience Christmas with us? So we did. We planned a trip. The whole family. There was like 30 of us almost. So that's what it felt like. G came, and we went to Santa's Wonderland. We got all the kids. We had a fucking blast. We had one of them run away. Keep in mind, there's a 2-year-old turning 3. It's her birthday, so she's got her Disney dress on.
She was gone.
Yo, she's like runaway. She's dressed like a runaway bride because she won't let you pin her down. At one point, we were like, "What? Where's Luna?" And she was damn near inside where we were standing in line to get in. So like nobody stopped her. It was pretty fun. We made TikToks, and nobody here likes TikToks, but I swear we could go viral with the video.
I'm on
There's
TikTok
some
now.
good TikToks. I don't like the TikTok. I don't like TikTok as a whole, but I've seen there's some gems. There's some diamonds in the rough for sure. But there's a lot of fucked shit on there. And originally, like my apprehension was because there was a lot of like pedophiles on there and a lot of bad Indian TikToks and terrible. Like, dude, bro, if you've seen these TikToks, they're ridiculous.
I like the TikToks you see on Twitter, the naked TikToks. Anybody see those?
They had those?
I hate that I'm
Yeah.
there on TikTok when there's nude stuff around. Like, damn.
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with TikTok aside from its addictive quality, you know, like,
Yeah.
and its repetition. Like,
Yes,
it's
everybody's
just
doing the same thing
fucking
in their own.
Same
fun.
music.
Oh, that speaks to a whole
Same music. Get
generation.
original music, you fuckers.
Okay.
That's what I noticed the other day when I was actually
Goddamn.
like going through TikTok, and I'm like, I feel my fucking IQ just.
They get to experience the moments
lower and
we
lower.
made
Yeah, you're
cool
being hypnotized. You're gonna end up like
And they get to
DJ.
make
You want to end
themselves
up
a
like
part of
that?
it.
No, bro.
by mimicking.
Don't.
It's crazy.
I used YouTube Shorts. That's pretty cool because it's all it gets your. It's the people you subscribe to on YouTube, but they do like short videos.
So before I came, I stopped at Chick-fil-A. I got 2 chicken sandwiches, some fries, and this badass drink right here. And no sooner than I get to pay, I pay cash.
I thought you were boycotting Chick-fil-A.
I did not say that.
I don't think he ever said that.
No.
I didn't say that.
But they
could
hate
say-
gays.
They could say whatever they want as long as that chicken coming out crispy like
They love
that
Christ
every
and hate
time.
gays. That's all I know about
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A. And their
bro.
chicken is delicious.
Yo, I get
You know
to
why?
the
They
window
dip
to
them
pay.
in sugar before they fucking.
That's
put 'em
not
in
what
the-
it is.
I swear to God.
It has
somebody who-
MSG in it. That's what
It's
it is.
but the people also say
Sugar,
it's pickle
bro.
juice.
I get to
I knew
the
somebody that worked
window
there.
to
They
pay.
said they would put sugar and then
And
buttermilk.
I'm
and then
jamming the
fuck-
Rick Ross album. I'm about to press the mute button.
That makes sense, I
And the
guess.
little nigga goes, "How come you ain't listening to no young boy?" And I was like,
Who?
Who said this?
I was like, I know who he's talking about, but it's
NBA.
Yeah, I knew who he was talking about, but I
Yeah,
was
but
like,
who
man,
says this to you?
Old
the
young
Chick-fil-A
boy.
guy that's passing me my food. So he, we take my payment. He takes my payment, and we're talking about this, and he's like, "Well, who's in your top 5?" And I was like, the greats. Do you want people that are alive, or do you want people that are dead? He was like, "You can give me
Why'd you pass
a
this to me?
mix."
Because I don't want to reach across
Oh,
the
yeah, that
table.
makes sense. That makes
And
sense.
ultimately, I named some people that were alive that had hits, and every decade he might have been alive, and I was alive, and before I was alive, and he could appreciate where I was coming from. But I was like, you coming with this one argument, and it's like, bro, this guy's only just a small piece of what people have already been doing and have done very well. Like that's a whole generation. They're constantly watching a screen, mimicking things that we made cool to be a part of something we deemed cool already.
Oh yeah,
years
bro.
ago.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's like
What, memes?
no, it's the lack of originality in
Memes
this
are cool.
fucking generation is fucking uncanny, unparalleled to anything I've ever experienced in my
Yeah,
like.
seriously.
It's
Even in the music, man, everything's sampled. Like
everything's sampled. Nobody's coming up with their own thing, something fucking pure and original. At least stand-up comedy has gotten its ground back, like underneath its feet, where you can
not a
actually
lot of
see
young-
something.
Barely
super
though,
young
but
comics,
it's just
though.
not
But
getting
it's
there,
still,
Michael.
but it's still the
Oh my
old.
gosh.
It's still the old kings now, or the second generation, because the original kings of comedy, like, that's come and gone now. But and these next guys, this next group that we have before us are older. Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Fucking old,
He's 45.
like everybody, like Tom Segura, Burt Kreischer, Bill Burr, they're all up there in their fucking 50s.
Yeah, true.
And sooner or later, I don't see any young person as of right now who hasn't broken out on the scene come up with like.
So to speak on this, there was some black excellence this week. Went to an all-black hosted art show. Everything there was done by black people. It was one of the coolest things I've been to this year. Jayla's cousin Quentin just graduated, and his sister graduated the year before him from TSU.
Nice.
And I cooked this week. That's 3 black excellent things that happened. And
First of all, sir, I'm gonna have to touch on this. You cooking is a part of black excellence.
yes, bro.
What? Why?
Well, as you all know, I do have experience in the kitchen and restaurant industry.
Can't season our food.
As you all know, I have experience in the restaurant and cooking industry. We used to work together, so you used to see me back in the kitchen. I removed myself from that. Jayla does a lot of the cooking, and it's not because she wants to or has to. She's just a better cook than she feels that I am. And the things that I bring to life in the kitchen are what allows me to have these long periods of time in between, where she gets to not have to worry about the kitchen being cleaned after. And I cook as I go. I'm tasting, I'm seasoning, and I'm making sure the best ingredients get brought to her plate, in course form, because Jayla tends to just kind of throw things on my plate. But when you go out to eat, they bring you your appetizer, they bring you your bread, then they bring you your main course. And
so what you're talking about is when you cook, you do how many course meal do you do?
3 to 4.
3 or 4.
There's always dessert, so that's why I say the 4. And I like to bring multiple drinks.
You're a courser, like should be like. How many antipasties do you do?
I don't like. I mean, there's gonna be a salad. There's always gonna be a salad to go with the starch and potato. I mean, the starch and meat I'm gonna bring, bro. Every time, just to kind of balance that out.
And you saying what you bring to life in the kitchen, like?
Hold on. I just want to be clear.
What does he bring to life?
When you say a 4-course meal,
okay, yes.
Are you referring to 4 separate courses?
Do you have like an hors d'oeuvre, a soup,
a plate,
an antipasti
with 3-4 different things on it?
No.
So I thought antipasti was
I'm just
Italian.
asking for clarity.
It's appetizer.
Italian, though, right?
The salad comes out first.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
And
hors d'oeuvre.
I have some bread that I baked
French.
to go with the salad.
So you be baking the
I
bread.
be bringing different elements to, from the kitchen to table, because I'm not always bringing.
Don't make light of his fucking.
every time.
I'm just getting clarity.
I'm right with you.
I try to bring the best meats,
Oh,
the
Michael,
best
man.
oils, ingredients, and seasonings.
Okay.
So when you say you bake the bread, you mean like from scratch?
I have not yet made any bread from scratch at
didn't
home.
need
So
the
you
dough.
baked it from like Sarah Lee.
Examining.
Yeah. It wasn't Sarah Lee, but yeah.
But
yeah.
like you bought the box of bread.
It was
No,
King's
no,
Hawaiian.
I went to HEB and I was at the deli and
He bought the unbaked bread.
Oh, okay.
So
Like you bought a baguette.
yeah, so I
type
sliced that thing.
shit.
I seasoned that thing.
But
I
did
buttered
you make
that
your
thing.
own garlic butter type shit?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I used the
Garlic salt.
the nicer brand that they had in the store.
So you bought the bread and you bought the butter.
Yeah.
All right.
So
roasting this
all
man.
right. And then then it's a salad.
Yeah.
What kind of salad though? Like Caesar salad, or like you had some vegetables you had to chop up? Like
I
what?
chopped up some veggies, bro. I like the knives that I have. I like my cutting board. Yeah, I chopped.
was it
up
one of
some
those
onions.
pre-packaged salads that
Nah,
like
bro, no.
cracked pepper?
I clean my greens.
All right.
My
So you
veggies.
washing the lettuce,
Yeah.
you chopping the tomato.
My tomatoes, yeah.
Okay.
Onions, What I'm saying?
I carrots and all that.
There's Jayla likes
Shaved
fruits,
carrot.
So there's a bit of dried cranberry in
You
there.
got cranberry.
She likes her green
Oh,
apples.
no,
You know what I'm saying?
hold up,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Not with the cranberry.
She likes a different kind of dressing than I'm used to, so I'm bringing elements of things that she likes and I like together.
Okay.
Dish after dish.
Hey, G, I think when Mark says what he brings to the table or to
That salad sounds
I think
terrible, by the way. What dressing? Did you
What he
put
means
with
is
it?
HEB is bringing it to the table.
I feel like HEB does some of the work.
Bro,
But
HEB
you
is real.
zhuzh it up,
Shout out
right?
to HEB.
Like,
we
yeah,
should
bro,
be
I'm
sponsored by
bringing
them,
that
bro.
up.
We buy enough shit
I-
from
I'm
there.
right there
Shit
with
there
you.
every
All
day.
right. To be honest with y'all, a lot of this cooking, is after Jay gets off. So it's not like I can just do the full like I want to do it. If it was up to me, if I could just bang away.
Listen.
Yeah.
So
maybe
Course
I'd make
number
some
one,
bread.
salad.
I completely understand where you're coming from, but here's the only exception that I can make with all of this, right? Like you're saying
Excellent.
black excellent.
Yeah.
And you're,
He is black and he did
and
that.
you're equating that
Taking care of my woman with all of these elements coming together.
store-bought bread and store-bought garlic butter.
All right.
You did it excellently make on your own.
They have garlic
Let me
butter.
ask you
at
a
fucking
question. Yes,
H-E-B?
the answer to that question is yes.
Try that out.
Let me ask you a question. The
Got
last
you.
2 times you bought butter and bread, did you stop and think you could make it at home?
Yes.
All right. I do think I
Yeah.
can make bread at home. I have never baked my own loaf of bread before.
Me the fuck
I have-
either.
I have.
I
not
have
hard.
not.
I haven't
Awesome.
done it
Make
at
my own
home.
bread yet.
I haven't done it at
I
home.
did that. Actually,
need
I
is-
did a lot of that when I was really young too.
Yeah.
I was like 11.
You just
So
need
I
a little
can make
container.
like I
like
can make like
baking.
cookies, but I know that baking is more scientific.
You do
Like
need to
there
be.
are
You need
precise
yeast.
measurements.
You need
You need
yeast.
yeast.
Yeah, and
Yeast.
I have not gotten into the science of baking yet, but I can cook. You know, like
Hey, let me tell you this right now.
Science of baking.
everybody,
Now
at
you're
the,
making it sound.
everybody at the table. It would behoove you to learn how to make some bread. Because
I agree.
if the fucking apocalypse comes, and
I worked in a pizza restaurant for a year.
Oh, you did last, bro.
anyway,
I'm gonna survive, y'all.
if the
You
apocalypse
dead.
comes,
You lost.
you lost, bro. You just lost right
I'm
now.
gonna survive.
Hey, everyone listening, you lost the game.
Y'all thought Morgan died, and y'all thought
Learn
Glenn died.
how to make
Bro.
bread.
And they
Wait,
lived
shut
on.
up, Don. Who died? La 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 la.
Yeah, let's not get into all the who died and whatnot.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, someone died in real life?
No.
You usually
I can't
know
think of
all
any
that.
RIPs at the
Okay.
moment.
Anyway,
Yo.
anyway, learn to
We
make
should,
bread.
bro. We need to have like a transition where it's like you, and you need to be wearing like a suit,
And do black excellence
and
corner.
you need to. And
Bunch
no,
of
not
legs.
that. God damn it! But that would be funny too. You have like, no, you don't need a wig. You have nice hair.
Just do your hair like Prince.
I have a stylist.
No, god damn it! And it's like you do like obituaries. We could we can get a green screen.
But you have to talk like this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
peace.
There has been a death.
it is that time of the show. Once again,
Oh fuck!
time again for
I don't have my phone.
first of all a shot.
Oh, yeah, all right.
A
yeah.
shot.
Yes, that is a
It
tradition.
is that time of the show, but also
Oh, we have. Hold on, we have beers too. I'll be right back.
Oh,
We do have beers. Let me have
well, while he's grabbing the beers, I've got a celebrity height to guess, or for y'all to guess. I actually found
celebrity
out.
height.
What's that celebrity?
Yeah,
height?
I
got
found
one too,
out
yeah.
a celebrity. Oh, was it? Oh, sorry.
it's our thing now.
Too late. Too late. Go for it.
Y'all have conspiracy theories.
All right, you want to go? You got one? You got one lined up? You can go first.
Celebrity height?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, you can go first.
Chris Farley.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good one.
He was chubby, stocky, and 5'.
I think he's 5'8".
I'm gonna go 5'10", just to take the over.
I'm trying to.
I say 5'8".
David's. We would say David Spade's short.
He's-
Yeah,
He
he's
is short,
definitely
too.
like 5'4".
Because he towered over David Spade.
Yeah, at 5'9".
I think he was a couple inches taller than Dave Spade.
At 5'9". Let's check it out.
I want to say 5. Who said 5'10"?
I said
I said 5'10".
Damn.
I said 5'8".
I hate you.
And
What?
Mark, what'd you say? 5'9"?
Did you Google it?
I'm doing it now.
Let's do 5'11" then. I can't say
Bro.
5'10". Because
Chris
otherwise I would say
Farley.
What is it?
5'10".
Oh man.
Come
this
on,
is
no
crazy.
whammies, bro.
Yeah, no whammies, no whammies, no
No
whammies.
whammies. Yes, sir.
He's
Wham!
5'8".
Boom!
5'8".
I'm the champion.
Wow.
What's the what I
You
win?
can't guess right on the person you.
I promise I didn't look it up.
I'm just saying you can't
I
guess
promise
right,
I
bro.
didn't look. I literally just
Just-
pulled that from my head.
All right.
You want a
Alright, guys.
shot, Mark? Or are you
I didn't look it up.
Yeah, I want a shot.
Where's your
Lawrence.
glass? Martin Lawrence, he's short.
Martin
It's all right
Lawrence
there,
is
homie.
not very tall. 5'10".
No, I'd say he's 5'5".
How tall is Martin Lawrence? 5. Did you just say 5'5"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretty short.
5'6".
That's like Kevin Hart. That's
Guys-
Kevin Hart is 5'6".
Guys, Martin Lawrence is 5'7".
Damn.
Damn, get out
Martin
of
Lawrence
here.
is
bro.
barely taller than Kevin Hart.
5'7". Yeah.
Man.
Okay. Anybody? Mark, you got one?
Yeah,
Don't look down.
This has nothing to do with their episode. I just so happened to look up a celebrity's height. for an argument, because a lot of women say that they don't want to date a man shorter than them, and it's a lot of women in my community, and I happen to be
What
not
community?
the tallest guy.
We live in the same community.
You're pretty tall.
I am now, but hearing this, you know, and people who aren't in my height or whatever, there are people who people make exceptions for, and this guy's on the list. So I had it in the chamber because he's
Okay, so you're gonna abstain from voting on this one because you know the answer.
yeah, I know. I know
Gotcha.
the
It's
answer.
like a-
Long
but,
story short.
women in my community find this guy extremely attractive, and they would break that rule of, hey, you got to be taller than me to date this guy. Omarion, how tall is he?
Oh.
Women love this guy.
5.
I'm gonna go 5'6".
He said 5'5", 5'6", and
At least me with 5'7", because I'm not gonna go 5'4".
yeah, I think Jordan's right with the G's right with the 5'6".
Damn.
Yeah, that
He's
is
really that short.
that is extremely not tall for a guy.
Extremely not
Yeah.
tall.
5'6" is Kevin Hart height.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
it's not good.
that should break the stigma
just
right
playing.
there. That's
For
what I
height.
throw to women.
Yeah.
You know,
For
it's
height,
does
we're
it
talking
really
about height.
matter?
No offense,
I
guys.
love.
Somebody
I have
is-
short friends.
No offense, guys
There's
out there
nothing
that
wrong
are.
with being short.
Yeah.
No, I actually sometimes hate
That-
being
that's
tall.
thrown out there.
And that's why I
You got
say
one?
this. You know what I mean? Like, just give
Oh, I gotta
somebody
think-
a
oh.
chance. Don't just
Did you already do one?
cut them out because
No.
of their height. You can't change their height.
Just
What am
celebrity
I
off
supposed
the
to
top of
do?
your dome,
Yeah.
bro.
Extended bone surgery, like that's
So I did.
That's ridiculous.
I'm trying to
Like
think
me,
of one right now.
because I'm me.
Think of an obscure one.
It can be anyone, bro.
Kit Harington,
Oh, he's
Oh.
short.
I don't even know who that is.
He's
I don't
5'7".
think.
That's fucking Jon Snow.
Jon Snow.
You
He's
know
5'7".
nothing, Jon Snow. 5'7"? I'm gonna look this one up.
5'9".
Yeah, I think 5'7". But I'm not like 5'7" or 5'6". I think
he's like 5'9".
Kit
Do your answer.
Harington's height.
Dear,
I'm gonna go 5'9".
5'7".
I
That's
said
what I
5'9".
You did
5'6".
You said 5'9". I'll go 5'8".
You're wrong if you're
say. You
5'9".
can, if you have, you can guess the same height as somebody.
Yeah,
Like,
yes, the same height.
yeah,
This is right.
that wouldn't be fair.
Kit Harington's height.
Come on, no, Wemmy.
5'8".
5'8". Who guessed that one?
Nope. No,
What'd
he said 5'9".
I said 5'8".
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Nice.
I said 5'8".
Nice.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you were right on 2 of them. I was only right on 1.
Yeah, so just so you know, you don't gotta be tall. You don't gotta be tall.
You just
That's
got to be
true.
6 foot.
Kit Harington, all the hoes love him.
They do like Kit Harington, and also Tom Holland's not very tall.
And on
Everybody's
that note,
Timothy Chalamet's short.
Everybody here is like 6 foot or almost.
I am
right?
6'1".
I'm
Stop
6
body
foot.
shaming us men
5'10",
with our height.
5'11".
We're good people.
5'11's right there. Don't even notice it.
I honestly thought you were taller than that.
No, just 5'10".
You're
Okay.
5'10"?
I thought we were.
I'm like 5'10" and a half. That's why I say.
Wow.
That's why I give myself a range. 'Cause
That's
I'm
why I
not
was
really-
like. I thought we were the same height. I don't see myself looking down at you.
Well,
but
how tall are you?
6, right
think-
at 6 foot.
I think once you get to like below 5'7"
It's
is when you
noticeable.
start to get short
Yeah,
as fuck.
yeah.
Like
Like Taz was
remember
like
Taz?
5'6" or something.
He had this delusion that he thought he was getting taller too. Remember when he came to work, he's like, "I think I got taller, bro. I think I'm as tall as you right now." And I'm like,
No way he said that.
"Yes,
he didn't.
He did.
Did he say that to you?
Yes, I had to go. I was like, "No fucking way!" And I was telling him no, and he was like, "Oh no, I'm serious." I'm like, "All right, back to back, Andre," and I had like somebody come over. I'm like, I'm not letting this fucking little
Fucking delusional.
Napoleon guy if I can tell me that he
I think I'm as tall as you now.
tall as you. And then we got
What?
We went back to back,
He's
and
6 foot tall.
my fucking shoulder is like this much taller, like over his and stuff. I'm like, look at my shoulder compared to yours, bro. And he's like, it's like your shoulder's right here, dude. Like, what the fuck? How do you think? He's like, oh, you're standing on your. I'm like, all right, take shoes off, motherfucker. Let's do this. Let's do this. And
So
he
did
took
you
his
hear
shoes
about
off.
the media shower over the past couple days?
You know, I heard about
You
it,
told-
but I did
from
not
you?
get to see it.
So, you know
I heard
what?
about it from you.
Oh, okay.
So there's 4 different meteor. Oh, go Jordan.
Bombshell Blonde,
Bombshell.
Meteor Shower.
Gemini.
The Gemini.
I really wanted to watch it, and I was obsessed over it. And
Don't wait for the Aeneads.
I swear to God, last night when we were out there, I saw that I saw shooting a falling star, and
You know what
as I
that
was
falling
saying
star
something-
was? That's the fucking meteor shower.
Yeah,
That's dope.
I saw one, and as I was saying something, yeah.
What if it was aliens?
As I was saying, I saw it. Nobody saw it, and then my brother's girlfriend, she was like, I saw it. I was like, thank you.
What if
Keith."
it's like a
My
secret
favorite.
alien invasion?
So
The way it was just and then it just dropped. I was like, holy crap! Like,
Y'all do know we have the same meteor showers every year, right? Everybody knows that, right?
yeah.
Maybe it's like an annual thing.
There's 4 different ones. So what it is basically as our solar system is traveling through the galaxy, we are surrounded by the same gaseous clouds at certain parts of our rotation. So it's actually the Earth slamming through these gaseous clouds of rock and debris.
Interesting. Oh, and every time we go through it,
Every time we go through it, that's what it's our atmosphere burning it up, and that's
cool.
That's what these meteor showers are.
take that, flat Earth.
Okay.
Yeah, these meteor showers. The meteors
Facts.
get no exactly. They get to the size of like a golf ball, the largest ones, and those are the ones that you can see if you're out in like the desert. I've seen the Aeneids out in the desert, and those are the ones that'll explode. So you'll see like, and they usually happen like 3 or 4 of them every 5-10 minutes or so, right? Because they come in spurts. So you just see them happen, and you see them falling, and then go, bah! And there's like a bunch of like little ones too, and then it just dissipates, and it's just dust at that point.
So this is what I'm glad we segue into. For the first time in history, a spacecraft has touched the sun.
Oh yeah, I saw that
Gone 8
article.
million miles through the surface of their atmosphere, bro. That's fucking lit, bro. We
Does
the
the sun have an atmosphere?
No, the
That is
sun
cool.
doesn't have an atmosphere.
How did this
'cause
ship
it's-
land?
Went through the cornea,
Yeah, the corona.
corona.
So did it fly into the sun?
That's about as
or-
close as you can get. The corona of the sun is basically like, you know, when you see those pictures of the sun with the through the lens where you can see the surface, and then you can see like the flames and stuff
Yeah.
coming out of there. Right above that, it's all the photons gather from the nuclear fission that's happening, the nuclear fusion, sorry, that's happening in the sun. And that's what causes, when you see the sun and then the light around it, that's actually the condensed of the photons that are all escaping at the same time from the nuclear fusion that's happening in the sun. So you can travel to that distance, and then disintegration is almost instant.
Yeah, the solar corona is the point in the sun's atmosphere where its
Oh.
magnetism and gravity
does
are
have an
strong enough to stop
atmosphere, then.
solar material from escaping.
Yeah, so it's all the photons are just gathered right there, outside the surface of the sun.
That's what we have done as men.
Here's
That's
the bombshell
lit.
blonde.
Drink to that, man.
We're only a fucking 800 years away until we can drive the hover
Cheers,
car
guys.
on the sun.
So, let's talk Elon, man of the year, on the cover of Times. Dude is talking
That's pretty
trash
good.
to billionaires, and we can't comment because we done got $1 million to put in. We can't even ante up.
No.
But would anyone like?
You sound like a news reporter. Like
Would
a.
anyone like to comment
That was
on
interesting.
how he
It's the
is
shirt.
talking trash to these billionaires? On how his words carry so much weight with money behind them that you actually have to consider
It's because they
that
have
global point of view.
Well, it's because they have enough
behind
money
these
to change the world
Exactly.
if they want to. Like, they could give every person in the, like, there's what, 7 billion people in the world?
Yeah.
And if Elon is what, like 200 billion deep, he can give every single person in the world $1 million and still have over $150 billion left. Every single person he can give $1 million to.
Oh, there was also
Because a billion's 1,000 millions, right?
Yeah.
someone was asking. They were like, if you gave us $7 billion, it could end world hunger. And he was like, draw me up a business plan, then, bitch.
Oh,
I saw that. That was like 2-3 weeks ago, and
Yeah.
they couldn't. He had some other stipulations too. He was like, I want to see the.
you got to see
The plan, yeah.
the outcome of your input. I mean, you know, that's what you want to see.
Yeah, exactly.
Call them out. And
Let's
they
He's
were
like, I want to
"Oh,
make
oh,
sure you're
oh,
not
oh."
just going to be fucking this money off, you
Yeah.
know? Like, it's $7 billion. That's not a
Show
small...
me where it's going and show me what the plan of action is to
Yeah.
get it to be. Well, yeah, that's how he's like. That's how I made this fucking billions of dollars.
Yeah.
He's attacking Bezos online right now.
Good.
Saying that if he get out of the
Make
sauna,
Amazon shipping faster!
If he get out of the sauna, then his space tech will be further along.
Damn.
Wow.
Well, you know, that's
This is
because
just a small little joke.
I don't know Elon. So like, what Elon Musk is SpaceX, right?
Yes.
SpaceX is now co-governmentally funded.
Yeah.
Because he allied with NASA. Now, NASA was testing out SpaceX and Blue Orchard. Okay, and I actually have a friend. He's on the engineering side for Blue Orchard.
Oh shit.
And so when you're there in NASA now, you have the actual Space Center for Science and Engineering, and then they have two buildings side by side. One's SpaceX, and the other the engineers for Blue Orchard. And in the center is the engineering platform where they can build the spaceships and other things that are going inside of there. So they rent their time in the center based on who's ready with their projects. And NASA is just sitting back going,
yes, good.
Let's see.
It's really good because NASA doesn't get a lot of funding.
None at all. And so now NASA actually has some leverage saying that going to Elon.
Yeah, because they get money from SpaceX and Blue Orchard to use this space.
And then whatever
it's actually really cool.
And whatever is going to take them further, that's who they're going to back. So Elon is fucking in the game because he not only is his tech great, but he's actually now flown manned missions to the ISS. Fucking Bezos is still fucking around in lower Earth orbit, like
making
not
New
even
World on goddamn
fucking,
PC. That game does not.
I mean,
fucking around with William Shatner and shit. You know,
just recently announced you can now buy Tesla products with Dogecoin. So that's
I'm not surprised.
That's
Yeah,
a big deal now too.
But yeah, so
but there's only so much of it, and it's gonna go away. And people are just. It's not gonna be relevant for much longer.
I know a lot of people that felt like they got on that early, and I'm like, man, you could buy a Tesla. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
You could have something to show for your early
I'd love
investment.
to have a Tesla.
You know, exactly. If I'd done something to prove to the world, like, hey, I kind of told you,
I made
you didn't
it,
believe me.
I'm
This
getting a
would
Tesla.
be it. Like, I got a Tesla with everything I worked for, and it was
when
just
I
a
make
small
it,
piece.
I'm fucking buying a Tesla. That's how you know I'm gonna make it. I made it. That's how you know.
Teslas are affordable now, though.
That's not the first thing I'm buying, man. I'm buying some property.
Well, I mean, besides that, getting
Property,
yeah,
you got to decide. Property takes a little while. I can decide real quick on a Tesla. I need Tesla to get to the places to decide.
Jordan is making sense.
I agree
Yes.
that you want a reliable, but I feel like that first investment.
You're gonna drive that 4Runner all over,
Man,
finding
I will-
all over the Hollywood Hills, trying to
Bro,
find it.
I will
bro, the Palisades
Uber.
will
put my ass
ruin
all
it.
around the
Okay.
world if I have to. Like,
No, I'm definitely getting a Tesla if I ever make any money, bro. It's gonna be.
But yeah, man, Elon, man, he's in set. He's sending actual astronauts, and NASA's doing the right thing by these astronauts. Is he's making them like you'd have to be in the military. You have to be an Air Force pilot, naval pilot. You have to have some experience in the air to qualify for mainly being an astronaut. Now, they're not really doing civilians too much anymore. There are civilian astronauts, but they're usually sending military personnel now, astronauts, and then sending people to ISS.
Shatner just gets a pass because he was the captain of the Enterprise.
Okay, I'll give him a pass.
Man,
for
how the
that.
fuck did he survive that?
He was literally only up there for 10 minutes. The whole thing took 10 minutes. He was literally up there for one pass around the Earth, which takes about a minute, and then he started descending again. He didn't touch any. He didn't even go up as high as the ISS, which is 60 nautical miles
The
above.
fuck was the point then?
He wanted to experience space, which is zero gravity. Which
So if you're saying that William Shatner technically went to space,
he didn't go to
then
space.
goddamn Howard went to space, bro. Howard
He
is
said
an
no.
astronaut.
He didn't go to space.
All right,
I
but
told you.
Howard is still an astronaut.
No, Howard didn't go to space either.
He was on the station.
He's a fictional character. He didn't go to fucking space.
We were talking about Big Bang Theory before this.
He's fake.
And Howard went to space.
William
bro.
Shatner's at least a real person.
He's an astronaut. Don't give me that look.
God, you're not selling us the Big Bang Theory.
Fine.
Fucking
You guys
shit
want to
here.
get real? Pfizer is buying major cannabis company for $6.7 billion.
Good for them.
Yeah. No, not good for us, though. So it's
Why?
not good for them.
Why?
Okay. Big Pharma having something to do with cannabis?
This is only inevitable.
Oh, that's terrible,
not
bro.
good.
That's not good at all. Oh, okay. Jordan sees it. He hates agreeing with me.
The government's gonna get.
That's not true.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing.
I would. It would just be disingenuous if I agreed with you on things I don't agree with.
I would just saying I'm just saying I'm not agreeing or disagreeing or anything. I'm just stating if you didn't eventually think that the government was going to get involved,
this is their
more
involvement.
more than they are
in jail. They decided who are the good drug dealers and bad drug dealers. They decided which epidemic was important and which one deserved little attention. And that is about all we need from the government. We don't need them funding any more secret wars and telling us about it 20 years later
they can fund
after
the
some reporter whistleblowers.
Is that really pink?
The government's involvement with people are already dealing with in a way that suits them. Because we got homeless people outside and we don't care about them. So it's not like it's about suiting people. It's about money, bro.
You're spilling the fucking beer.
It's about money.
Fucking Jesus.
And when we start being
Gene.
honest and
Don't give me
real
that one.
about this, then we can, come from a genuine place. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, the government don't care about us. They're not gonna care about the trees. They're not gonna care about the CBDs, and they're not
Look,
gonna
if
care
they
about
don't care about you,
HEMPs.
hey, Mark, if they don't
That's
care
all I'm
about you, why
saying.
don't they kill you in your sleep?
and we don't care about the government. Why are you yelling
They're
at us about the
feeding us
government?
McDonald's and saying it's good.
McDonald's is feeding us McDonald's.
No, bro.
The government's not feeding. I'm not getting no fucking McDonald's,
McDonald's
in
is
my
not
MRE.
government owned.
The only change that we
Psycho.
would see that would
The
actually
corporations is what you
I'm gonna
mean.
hit you with a supersize me 1 and 2.
You got corpos
all right.
and you got the
Answer.
government. They're different,
If you're
bro.
ready, so I'm just saying.
Come on,
like,
man.
All right, before you do,
Think about it. They're
Before
playing you against the wrong enemy.
Big chicken, bro. Big chicken.
all right, before we get
You're
into
blind, man.
big, God
Sorry.
damn it, before we
Sorry.
get into big chickens, we got Vape Tricks beer.
Jinx.
Ooh,
I got you.
Prairie-
That's how you do it. You gotta pinch them.
Prairie Artisan Ales, Vape Tricks. Oh, sour ale aged on cherries.
It's a sour ale
I just read that
Aged
right
on
now.
cherries.
Yeah,
flavored with cherries. Sounds great.
brewed and canned by Curbs
I'm gonna
Brewing
drink
Company,
this.
McAllister, Oklahoma.
Grudgingly.
I'm gonna drink it.
It smells like cherries.
Grudging.
I'm gonna drink this.
It's like red as fuck.
I'm
Y'all are
gonna
not gonna like this.
drink this.
What is this? It tastes like. Have you ever thrown up? Yeah,
not bad.
you know, like when it comes up.
You like
That's what
that?
this
one?
No, no,
tastes
the
like.
aftertaste wasn't bad. I didn't think it was a tasty
It's
beer.
not
I
good
just
at
like
all.
I'm about to throw up.
the aftertaste isn't too bad.
Did you see what I said? Yeah, Michael's not lying.
That's funny. I
Michael
wasn't
will
as
eat
bothered by
anything.
that one as you guys.
Oh my god, that was so gross.
That one was not good.
Where's the whiskey at? God damn it.
No.
Told y'all.
Bask in it. Jim Beam sponsor us, goddammit.
Jim Beam.
Seriously, guys.
Hear
Seriously.
us out.
Jinx, you owe me a soda. So
No, you gotta
everybody knows I've been waiting to binge Hawkeye. And
No, we're waiting to talk about that, bro.
I was watching the first 2 minutes, and I must say,
First 2 minutes.
I'm excited to watch
First
the
impressions, we can definitely do that. Have you seen an episode of it yet?
I've seen 2 episodes.
I've seen 2 as well.
Yeah.
All right, so
Damn,
yeah. What?
y'all have been watching the show, bro.
I know. I saw the first 2 episodes when it released on Thanksgiving, or like what was the day after? It was Thanksgiving. It released, I think,
The day before.
or it was the day before Thanksgiving. Yeah, I watched it on Thanksgiving. The 2 episodes that came out, and then I was kind of like, I'm gonna kind of just wait because there's only 5 more episodes that are gonna come out. Right? What episode are we on for 5 now?
6.
6 came out today. So there's only 1 more episode.
No wait. 5 came out
5
today.
accounts. So 2 more episodes. So 2 more weeks, and then we could talk about the show as a whole. But we could definitely do first impressions.
Because each day is a countdown to Christmas.
I was pleasantly surprised.
I actually did enjoy it. I liked Kate Bishop, her character. Who's the actress's name?
I tell you right now, but I actually read this comic book.
She's pretty funny.
That's my show. I give you all the actresses' names.
What? What show?
Review to review.
No, I'm saying. Yeah, but I'm saying. Do you know her name?
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh.
No. Her name is Haley Steinfeld.
Haley
Florence-
Steinfeld.
Steinfeld?
Huh?
Steinfeld.
Steinfeld.
Haley from Seinfeld?
No, Haley Steinfeld.
Oh, all right.
American actress and
You better not
singer.
get too loose.
She's from True Grit.
Nah.
Nominations for Academy Award, BAFTA Award.
The last time I saw you, bro, I yelled your name really loud. In your
This
room.
segment, I guess we're gonna start just calling the wrap up because it's really just us rambling about bullshit and the episode's almost over. So.
Yeah. So anyway, so
anything you wanted to get out in these last couple minutes would be
the Hawkeye comic. I actually read the one that this series is based on, the one that all the artwork is done, like at the beginning and at the end. So the artwork,
Matt Fraction.
yes.
Yeah,
So all the artwork is done just like the comic series is.
yeah, it's the Matt Fraction run. Get it,
TJ, you're in the camera, bro. We got
Go away.
cameras going on now, bro.
Y'all don't mind him.
Yeah, he's the obnoxious one.
Yeah. Don't worry, he'll be passed out later.
We'll edit that part out.
No, I probably won't. 'Cause
But yeah, so. Oh, did you hear
I'll censor him.
Shang-Chi is going to be. There's a sequel already in the works?
Wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it. He's gonna be like a major player in the upcoming
Yeah, now that they did
phase.
the 10 rings, just.
I was surprised by Shang-Chi. So I recently just saw that.
Witcher season 2
That's
Gotta
coming out.
watch
Did it
that.
come out? When's it coming out? Next
on
week?
the 17th.
Friday.
Oh yes, I'm off.
So tomorrow night,
Is all of it gonna come out, or is it like
it's Netflix, so they drop it all, right?
they should?
They
They didn't
do.
do it with Arcane though.
They didn't.
They haven't been doing that with some shows.
If it's I think
With-
they'll drop it all though.
They probably, hopefully, will drop it all.
I think they'll drop it all. They know what's up.
It's a little
We will-
silly
we
if they
will-
don't.
I thumbs
Right.
down the fuck out of Netflix. Like, and I think they realize. I think a lot of people realize the power in their comment now more than ever.
Also, there's rumors of Henry Cavill playing Shepard from for a Mass Effect show coming up pretty soon. Mass Effect is a good game. I really like it. It is a role playing game. It's a sci-fi role playing
That
game made
sounds
by
like something he
BioWare.
would love to do though. So.
Oh, it's awesome.
Y'all
Yeah.
saw that post that I sent you where it was like Henry Cavill was like when filming The Witcher 2.
Yeah.
He was just like, we should be doing this line from like page 253.
Right.
You
He's
know?
read the books
Yeah.
for sure.
But yeah, so they got that, and then Spider-Man. Are we gonna be able to watch that shit tomorrow night, or?
Yeah, I'm in. I just needed to put some money on my card.
I'll give you the cash
Yeah, I'll pay
before
you.
I leave.
It's perfect.
You down, G?
Gee, I got your ticket, bro. You get me back.
We'll see what's up.
Yeah, nah, man. Fuck Spider-Man, bro.
Yeah, I'm down.
No Way Home. Let's go as a group. Let's fucking see that.
Yeah,
if we
there is
can.
plenty of seats.
That you probably won't get it spoiled, but nigga, I be scrolling online tough. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, me too. I'm
every
in.
day, early, late.
I was just looking
early.
at Ryan Airy saw it last night,
Yeah.
right? And I saw him on Twitter, and he was like, "Spider-Man: No Way Home was good, and that's all you're gonna get from me." And, you know, he was like posting the whole no spoilers things or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I just looked before we started the podcast, and he was just like, "Every time I open up YouTube, there's some fucking thumbnail of a cam shot of a really important fucking scene from No Way Home. What the fuck is wrong with people?" And that's what I fear.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
it's
that's literally what I fear. It's like, and I'll just listen to YouTube now because I got premium, and it'll just start videos or whatever.
thankfully the channels that I follow don't do that shit.
See, I just don't know. I just don't know if it will. I'm afraid that if I'm just listening to something, and next thing you know, it'll be like, Spider-Man No Way Home. Like,
That's why we don't do spoilers on my
Spider-Man
show,
No
bro.
Way
Nobody
Home. I
likes
can't believe
spoilers.
Peter Parker
You either-
dies.
Don't mind the spoilers.
I've never cared about a spoiler.
Yeah, but
I don't know
Dude,
why. Like,
you
I-
want,
nobody
I don't-
likes
what's the
them,
point
though.
of going to see a movie
So for me, like, just
if
because
you already
someone,
know what's gonna happen?
just because someone's told me what's gonna happen doesn't make it any less exciting to see, what happens.
For
I am
That's amazing. It does not for everybody.
yeah, I am indifferent with exceptions.
What if
because-
like I told you like Zorro died?
I would be like, "Oh shit, how?" Like, and want to
He's
see
just
that
dead,
shit.
bro.
Like,
He got his head chopped off.
I gotta see that because Zorro is.
You won't
epic,
because
like,
One Piece is being canceled and taken off.
Oh no. Bro, I would, right.
You gotta read.
Ryan.
There we
You
go,
gotta
I got
read
it.
about it. No, but like for me, it's like if I know that I'm not gonna see the movie in the movie theater, like if it's not gonna happen, and or if I not have too much stock in it, you know, then I don't give a shit about spoilers at all. But I've been really building myself up for the Spider-Man one. It's like if a new fucking Star Wars episode movie came out, right? I would not want to know the fucking spoiler for that. I
Like
want to
Endgame, you go to
that.
see Endgame, you walk in, the guy walks out and be like, "Hey, Tony Stark dies in the end." Bro.
And they fucking do time travel, you know? And they
No, just that. Just like, hey, he dies in the end.
I would be a little bit disappointed that they told me.
Yeah.
I would be a little bit disappointed.
You know,
It's
that's
not
what I'm
like
saying. It's
of
like,
course there's still the enjoyment of the movie and getting to that point, but you're like,
you
bro,
still
I knew
heard it.
this.
Right.
Like Game of Thrones season 1 was ruined for me. Once I knew, the Ned thing.
Yeah.
oh yeah, who ruined it for you?
Derek.
Yes. That's right.
He just went like play by play.
And you're right. Like that was an epic moment of Game of Thrones. Like
At
if
the
someone
very
had
end,
told me that, yeah, if
that-
someone had told me that, no, about season 1.
You were like, yeah, like Ned Stark dies. Like they tell you that like right when you're in
What?
episode 3, where Ned's like, oh man, he's the fucking man. Like going down to fucking King's Landing and shit. You know, like
Main character over here,
We need to
bitch.
make a Game of Thrones D&D one.
I'm sure
They have
that.
they have Game of Thrones tabletop RPGs. Hey, everyone, listen to this as a PSA. Don't spoil shit. It's mean.
Yeah. Probably taking it in the butt.
You big
What if
meanie.
your mom spoiled you?